Good morning, everyone. Let's do a little bit of math today. We had this book in our classroom, if you remember, and we would work through a page or 2 or 3 or 5 a day, and we never got a chance to finish. So let's see, some of these we'll just do as a little review, and some will be new. And let's spend like maybe 10 minutes on this and then come back to it on another video. All right. So we've got problem of the day. And we would flip up. We enjoyed reading the lesson. Lesson 1. What did we say? Chapter 7. I skipped some. All right. Here we have 3 boxes. And the question is, how many different ways can you stack the blocks? Oh boy. Think about color. Think about position, and make a note of it, or draw me a picture of the different ways, or just a video telling me in your own words the different ways you would stack these 3 blocks. What shape are those blocks? We call that a cube. Okay, now if you need to stop this video or rewatch it, please do. No problem. What's next? I'm going to flip ahead. And I've got a whole mess of crayons here. Lesson 2, Chapter 4. The question is, are there as many red crayons as blue crayons? Use real crayons or counters to find out. You first have to count up the red and the blue. And then think, are there equal amounts? Or does one have more than the other? Are there as many of each? Then I'm going to add to it. Once you figure out which one has more, then I'm going to ask how many more. Maybe that's not a question at all for this group. Maybe they're equal. You tell me. Okay, flipping ahead. Oh, I like this kind of problem. Lesson 5, Chapter 3. Here we have a shower curtain. This is called a shower curtain. Open it or close it if you're in there. These are called tiles. Some of you might have tiles in your bathroom, covering the walls so that the water doesn't get behind, or for decoration. And the question is, the shower curtain is hiding 4 blue tiles. There's the curtain. And behind the curtain, it says there are 4 blue tiles. Can you tell where those blue tiles are? Can you point? And then it says, how many green tiles is it hiding? So it gives us part of the answer. It gives us some information to start from. There are 4 blue tiles hiding. It took me a minute, actually, to figure out where the 4 blue tiles were. Have you found them yet? Now, how many green tiles is it hiding? All right. Let me know what you find out. Okay. Here we have graph. These are supposed to be beads. It says, Latoya made this graph to show her beads. Then she found 1 more bead of each color. Use graph paper and draw a graph to show how many beads Latoya has now. So go ahead, if you want, you can get out some paper and you can draw some graph boxes like this. And get out your crayons, yellow, blue, and red. And draw what you see here. And then put 1 more of each color. And then tell me what that looks like, or how many of each color will you end up with if you add one more to each color. Okay. Lesson 5, Chapter 11. All right, we have 3 rows of the numbers 0 through 9. But only one of them has them in correct order from least to greatest. Least meaning the smallest, greatest meaning the biggest. So which one is it? Row A, row B, or row C that has them from least to greatest? Least being the smallest, greatest meaning the most amount. Okay, lesson 6, chapter 1. Yeah, these are so fun. I love looking at the kind of shape designs. They kind of fool you at first, make you really think. So the question is, how are the two designs the same? You can use color, you can use shape, you can use position. Anything else that you can use, let me know. And tell me how they are the same and how they are different. Lesson 6, chapter 2. Now here we have a group of pencils. And the question is, which pencil is the same length as the blue pencil? Which one's the same length, just as long as the blue pencil? But they're all mixed up. They're not lined up correctly. Just try to picture in your head. Which color pencil is the same length as the blue pencil? Write it down or tell it and let me know. Oh, these are so fun. We have one of these balance scales in our classroom. We like to put little counting bears in, right? Telling how heavy things are, or which are heavier than others. So you can see here in group A, it's going down. So this group is heavier than this group. This group is lighter. And you can, here in picture B, it's slanting down this way. This is heavier than this. This is lighter than this. And these little tiny, look at their linking cubes. Oh, like in our classroom. I miss our linking cubes. The question is, how many cubes do you need to add to each scale to make it balance? All right, so imagine you want it to be balanced. You don't want it to be tilted one way or the other. So how many linking cubes do I need to add to this scale to make it balance? Tell me, which side will I be adding to the left or the right? And how many cubes need to be added to make it balance out? Same question for this. Do I add cubes to the left or the right? And how many, once you decide which side, how many will you add to make it balance? Okay. Now I've done all the questions on this one side of the book. But this book is awesome because you flip it over. And you remember we went through and did the pages on the other side. You notice as I was going that there are pictures on both sides. So we'll do the other side in the next math lesson. All right. These were the easier ones. Next ones, they slowly get harder. All right, and then I want you to get a set of number cards. You can make them, or maybe you have them. I have 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Let me put 12 here. I want to make a nice kind of set. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Counting down to blast off. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Blast off. Now, if you would rather use different numbers or a little less, maybe you only want to use 1 through 8 or 1 through 12, or maybe you want to use from 90 to 100, but choose a set that is in order. So it's important that you choose a group that's in order, not too big. This is probably as big as I would get. So 16 numbers in a row. 12 would probably be a little easier at first. And then I'm going to turn them over. This is going to test my brain. Okay. Now remember we did this in class. What did we use? We used, had some seashells with numbers on them that you guys like to play with. And we turn them over and mix them all up. Okay. Hi. Make sure they stay turned over. I'll move these groups around a little bit. Now you can play this with a partner. Get a brother or sister or mom or dad. And you mix them up. Or they mix them up. And then you turn them over. And the assignment, the challenge, the work is to put them back in order. The way that they go. So first step is to turn them all over. I usually don't try to put them in order until I've first turned them all over. Turn them over. All right. Now remember, when we read, we go left to right. And also when we put numbers in order, we go left to right. So you remember which one came first? Well, in the group I made, I'm looking for number 1. 1. And, oh, I left out a very important step. When they're turned over, you're supposed to take one away. I forgot. That's part of the game. All right, I'm going to take one away. So I took one away. And the person who's lining them up, whether it's you or your partner, doesn't know what was taken away. All right. Sorry about that. So we're trying to find out which number is missing. So I put them in order to help me figure out which number got put out here. I've got 1, 2, 3. So far, so good. 4. Got them all. 5. I'm going to make like a arky loopy. And 6. And 7. And 8. Haven't lost any yet. Nothing missing. Uh-oh. Where's number 9? I'm getting into trouble here. There I have a 9. Oh, all right. So I'm going to guess that it's 9 that's missing because I can't see it anywhere here. Let's just leave a space for it and double check. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so my guess is that it's number 9. Did I get it? I got it. All right. And now, your partner's turn. And you gather them back all up. And you mix them up. All right, and then You take one out. Okay. And your partner turns them over, lays them out, and tries to discover the missing number. Well, if you want to make it even harder, you could take out 2. Oh, take out 2 numbers. Which 2 are missing? And yeah, enjoy playing that game. And again, you can use numbers 1 through 10, 1 through 12, 1 through 15. Or if you just want to really make it a big number day, you could do like 25 to 35 and see that, or do a little bit of, a small game of both. All right, enjoy. Bye.